Hello, and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are back in Spin Tires with a little bit of a, not really a battle, but a review between a Toyota FJ Cruiser and a 90s Range Rover. Now, it's not really a battle because these cars aren't, well, I say cars, these SUVs aren't exactly in comparable spec, I should say, because the FJ is a little bit more built, more off-road spec, and the Range Rover is more of the spec it was when Clarkson drove it on that adventure they had with the Range Rover and the FJ40, and I'm trying to remember what James had. Oh god, he had a Suzuki Samurai, I think, or the equivalent of a Suzuki Samurai. I haven't seen that special in so long. It was the South America special, but anyway, or Central America. Good god, I've forgotten? Seriously? Anyway, all of that aside, we're going to drive the FJ Cruiser first. I almost called it a Land Cruiser. I don't know why I called it a Land Cruiser. But anyway, we're going to drive the FJ Cruiser first. And first thing we're going to do is put it in low range. And see about crawling off the edge of this little hill. Honestly, the fact... Oh, dear. Our drive shaft is not together. I've just noticed that. I was like, oh, our drive shaft isn't exactly connected in the middle. Anyway, it's kind of nice to be back in Spin Tires after a 2-day, I wouldn't call it a 2-day hiatus. I would just call it like after 2 days of not being in the game. Because normally I know I post on weekends, but I wanted to take that this weekend, or last weekend now, I wanted to take that weekend off and just kind of chill out a little bit and take a weekend and not really take a break per se, but just kind of use a little bit of that time to do some other things besides the channel for like a couple of days, because there are some times when, even though it is a awesome, it is an awesome thing and I love doing this, I love the channel, there are some times when you want to take a break a little bit, and I think I hadn't in a while, and I wanted one of those times, and so I did. So, we're back now. We're back to 2 videos a day. This one will be the first of Monday, and then there will be another one later on this evening. And the one coming up later this evening will not be Spin Tires, because I know a lot of people... It's funny, because a lot of you guys here on YouTube are big Spin Tires fans, but I also have a lot of people on... A lot of the guys on Instagram usually ask for Horizon 2. So I'm going to be bringing you guys more Horizon 2. The only thing with that is the fact that the wheel and pedal cams that I do, I have to go and pick up my GoPros from a friend of mine, because I lent her my GoPros because she was doing a video shoot of a Mustang last weekend, and something was going on with her GoPros or something, and she needed a couple of GoPros, and so I lent them to her. But either way, those will be coming back as soon as I get my GoPros back, which I'm probably going to go and get them back today, which means those videos will be back tomorrow. But as far as the video that's coming later today, you guys will just have to wait and see what it's going to be, because I'm not going to tell you. Not because I don't want to tell you guys, but because I want it to be a surprise. Let's see if we can get... Oh dear. Now, there is something big, though, that I can let you guys know about. It is it's something that I'm really excited about, something I'm really happy about, and we're not going to get enough speed to make that jump. There is no way. We're going to have to leave it in automatic the whole time. But, because I tried high, and it was not high enough. But I will be going to E3. I'm going to be going to E3 and getting as much coverage for you guys as I possibly can. I've got some events scheduled that I can't really talk about just yet, but that's kind of the way it always goes with things like this. I've also got Matt, that racing game guy, going with me. Okay, this thing is slower than expected. I was expecting it to get up to speed quick enough, because most vehicles can when you give them that kind of a distance, but I mean, I guess it, it's more for crawling, and it has really low gears, and it's not really meant for that. So, anyway, Matt, that racing game guy, will be heading out there with me, and I will most likely be stopping by at Tempest Free Running again, because the last time I was there, you guys absolutely loved that video. I got so much more support on that video than I thought I was going to, so we will definitely make a follow-up to that. And as far as what Matt's going to be doing, there will be some coverage on his channel, as well as he's going to be doing a lot of the camera work for the videos on my channel, things like vlogs, and if I end up with doing some interviews and stuff like that, then you guys are definitely going to be seeing those as well. Why does it sound like there's commercial construction equipment outside my window? I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but it sounds like that, and I'm hoping it's not coming over on the mic. Oh, come on, shift! There you go. That's the grip I like to see in high. I actually quite like this thing. I like how it's got an exo cage. Oh, crap. I like how it's got an exo cage. I like how it's got a variety of tire choices, but really these, this set of bead-locked Maxxis tires is really the best set to go with, in my opinion. I looked at the other ones, and they're nowhere near as nice as this set, so I wouldn't really recommend them. And I don't really think they need to be shown on video. I mean, they're alright, but they're not, you know, they're not groundbreaking tires, that's for sure. They're not, like, super high quality or anything. These are definitely the highest quality tires that you can get for this vehicle, so I would pretty much just always use it with these. The suspension travel is pretty good. The suspension tuning is actually really nice because it's set up to where it's soft enough that it rides nice over bumps, but it's also not, you know, it's also not useless at rock crawling, as you can obviously see, because some of the vehicles that are set up for, you know, for speed or for going over bumps and jumps in the desert and stuff like that are sometimes terrible at rock crawling. This is actually a really nice in-between, so it's good for trail riding, it's good for crawling, it's good for dunes. I like it for pretty much any kind of application. In fact, let's go off the trail and see what happens if we... Oh, God! We start to... Well, never mind, we don't sink. I guess they put all these rocks here because they don't want you to go off the trail, but screw that, we've got an FJ Cruiser. I don't know where that goes. Maybe I just came from there, maybe I didn't. Let me see where I'm at. Well, wait a minute. No, I did not just come from there. So wait, that's an area I haven't been to yet. Whoa! Oh boy. Because this map left a whole lot of, like, we left a whole lot of stuff unexplored when we were here last, and there's like a road here and everything. Holy crap. Like, there's like half the stuff that I explored last time was, you know, just kind of like the main area of the map, and I didn't really, you know, I didn't really look into any of the other areas, so I'm more than happy to go exploring. Can't spend too much time exploring in this, though, because we got that Range Rover to drive. Oh my god, I thought it would sink in this terrain, but it doesn't. That's impressive. That is really impressive. And that's the edge of the map. That's the edge of the map, it looks like. What's nice about this thing is it's got the traction to handle rocks, sand, mud. It's a very nice multi-purpose vehicle. Dude, I freaking love it. I mean, I liked it before, but I like it a lot now. Wow, that was a hell of a rollover avoidance maneuver. Bounces up over the stubs and everything. Dude. It's a little bit tripoded at the moment. We can fix that. Yeah, there you go. No, I fully support this thing. I like it. I like it a lot. What's funny is, it's just like, according to the guy that put it on the workshop, apparently, like, all it is a legacy mod conversion. So, for being what it is, I think it's awesome. Little jump. Just a little one, though. Another little jump. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I think we may have... Yep, we ruined it. Which means it's time to get in the Land Rover. Or Range Rover. Now this range... Oh, dear. Gonna have to be very careful. It kind of... like... nosedived. But then again, the FJ nosedived as well. So... nose... dove. I don't know, however you want to say that. But, this is a work in progress. Hazard has stated on his, workshop page. Wow, that was nasty. But yeah, he has stated on his workshop page that this is a work in progress, so it's not a complete truck. It will be finished later on, though, knowing him, because he makes some really good mods, some really high-quality stuff. So I have no doubt that it will be finished. I think with this, I think the biggest thing that I'm going to want to do is just reenact Top Gear with this thing. I mean, all I can think of when I drive it is, I am the god of hellfire. That's really all I can think of when I'm driving this thing. If it was in that, like, that darkish red kind of maroon color, I think that it was in that episode, that would complete it. That would complete the entire look of the whole thing. Come on! Can we go this way with it? Can we leave it in high and go this way with it? No, we absolutely can't. Come on, come on. You know, for these super skinny tires it's got on this thing, I'm not disappointed out of it. It's like, I would say this. It does more than you would expect it to do, but at the same time, you know that it's not gonna do, like, you know, it's not gonna do built crawler kind of stuff. And obviously, that's just what you come to expect. It does everything that you expect it to do, and I think that that's, really, to me, that's the biggest, that's actually decent praise for this thing. If it literally does everything you expect it to do, but except for the fact that it doesn't, there is one thing that I would expect it to do that it doesn't do, and that's break down everywhere. But, and I'm sure that at this point I'm going to have an angry mob of Land Rover guys in the comments. I'm sure you're all after me now. But that's okay. Because Toyotas break too, Jeeps break too, they all break. Some break more than others, but they all break. Come on. Come on. Alright, I want enough speed to make this jump. Come on, Range Rover! Nope. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yep, that hasn't worked very well. Jeez. Well, I would say that these both are actually really good vehicles, and I feel like I would be up for using them more in the future. But that has been the first video of this Monday, and I will see you guys in the next one. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button. Tell me in the comment section below what you guys thought of it, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more. And the next video later on today, like I said, will not be a Spin Tires video, but it will be a surprise. So, anyway, hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys later.